Greetings, everyone. This is Associate Pastor Matt with Burlington Baptist Church, here bringing you the announcement video for this first week of November 2020. The first announcement is we have a church business meeting on Sunday, November 8th at 5 o'clock p.m. And at this meeting, we're going to be discussing topics such as children's ministry, small groups, funerals and wedding policies, and things like this, in addition to our normal monthly business. So if you want to be a part of that conversation, we encourage you to mark that off. Sunday, November 8th at 5 o'clock p.m. We'll be meeting inside the church building. Next up, we have a church-wide survey. We would love to hear feedback from you. We're looking for volunteers in different areas. Maybe you have an idea for outreach into our community. Maybe you want to give some feedback about our indoor services as we adjust to that temporarily, our two-service format. Maybe you have some prayer requests or other things like that. We would encourage you to please fill out the survey. We would love to hear feedback from you. And along the lines of the prayer requests, this is kind of the same announcement, but also separate. We are going to be putting out an updated prayer list. We're hoping to do this maybe monthly or so, that we can put out digitally to the church. The same one that we would typically have put in our bulletin before, that we would hand out weekly. We want to have that available so people can know how to best pray for each other or pray for other people that they know, friends and family, and things like that. So you can send any of those requests through the Churchwide Survey, or you can send them to me. My email is burlingtonbaptistassociate@gmail.com, and we'll make sure to get you on that and get your requests on that list. Next up is typically around this time of the year, we're getting ready for our Christmas parade float. And of course, you may remember our famous polar bear that likes to preach on the back of the float. And sadly, we're not going to be having a float this year. Thanks to COVID-19, the parade downtown has been canceled this year. However, the good news is they are still allowing people to participate. And what they're doing is they're going to give each group a different business that they'll be able to decorate with different things. And so we would love to sign up for that, but what we don't want to happen is to sign up and then we don't have enough helpers and our display is either pathetic or it's next to nothing, and it's just kind of a bad look, a bad witness, you could say, for our church family. And so if you're interested in serving in this, you have maybe creative ideas, or you would love to actually help put up the decorations, whatever it is, please get in touch with me. Call, text, or email me. Again, my email is burlingtonbaptistassociate@gmail.com, and we would love to get you set up with that. And let me know if you have any questions with any of that. Next up is membership. Maybe you've been coming to Burlington Baptist Church for a while and you're interested in learning more about our doctrinal beliefs, our statement of faith. Maybe you want to know a little more about our philosophy of ministry, or you have different questions for me or Pastor Kendall. Normally we have a membership interest meal that we offer about once a quarter of the year or so, where we'll have pizza and we'll sit down and talk with people about these things. Now, obviously, we understand that with everything going on with COVID-19, that may not be ideal for people right now. And so we want to offer you different options. Maybe you're curious to know more, but you would prefer to meet digitally over something like Zoom, or maybe you'd love to meet in the church building, but we could meet at a different time and socially distance or whatever, things like that. Please get in touch with me or Pastor Kendall, and we would love to schedule a meeting with you and answer any of your questions about those things. And lastly, I want to mention again, Right Now Media. If you haven't heard, our church has a streaming service that we are a part of that is called Right Now Media. And it's kind of like a Christian Netflix. It's got thousands of videos with kids shows and kids Bible teaching. There's Bible studies for teenagers and adults in all different phases and stages of life, stages of discipleship and maturity, all kinds of different topics. You can study books of the Bible or a particular issue you're wrestling with. We would highly encourage you. There's a link on our website. I will link it to the bottom of the description in this video. If you haven't signed up already, or maybe you know other friends or family that you think would be interested in this resource. This is a tremendous resource for people to grow in their Christian faith. Or maybe you know someone that isn't a Christian and they would like to know more about the Christian faith. There are so many countless great resources on Right Now Media. And so you can follow that link and you can hand out that link to people. We encourage you to throw it out like you're throwing out beads at a parade. Just throw it out like crazy, and let people learn about this awesome resource. And so if you have any questions about that, you can, of course, ask me, and we'd be happy to get you squared away. That's the announcements for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Grace and peace.